Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Book a Day for Little Learners. Our news story today is Minnie Saves Christmas. This is a story featuring Minnie Mouse, one of my favorite characters, and her Christmas adventures. Let's find out what happens in this story. Mickey, Minnie, and their friends had been working hard preparing for Christmas, and it was only one day away. So Christmas is on December 25th. If it was only one day away, it probably means it's December 24th. Donald looked up at the clock. Ah, phooey! Christmas Eve is the longest day ever. Mickey smiled. Don't worry, Donald. Christmas will be here before you know it. And just then, a timer rang. Minnie jumped up. My cookies are ready. Who wants one? So you can see here are all of Minnie's friends. So there's Mickey, and there's Pluto, and Goofy, and Daisy Duck, and Donald Duck. They look like they're having a good time, don't they? They're celebrating the holidays together. Just as Minnie took the cookies out of the oven, there was a loud crash in the other room. Goofy dove under the table. Gosh, what was that? Minnie looked toward the living room. It sounded like it came from the fireplace. Donald looked excited. Maybe it's Santa Claus. Everyone raced to the fireplace, but it wasn't Santa Claus. It was Mrs. Claus. Merry Christmas, everyone. Minnie was surprised. Why, Mrs. Claus, what brings you here? What do you think? Why is Mrs. Claus visiting? Why might she be coming? Do you think she's coming instead of Santa, or do you think Santa's still going to come? Mrs. Claus looked at her friends. Oh, I need your help. Santa accidentally shrunk his mittens and his big red bag when he ran them through the wash, and now I'm afraid he won't be able to deliver presents tonight. Oh, no. Friends, look, his mittens are tiny, and then look at that's supposed to be his bag full of gifts. I don't think that would hold very many presents, would it? Donald was shocked. What? No presents? Goofy shook his head. I wish we had an unshrinking machine. Minnie thought for a moment and then made a dash for the kitchen. I know just what we need. Minutes later, Minnie returned with an armful of things. Santa could use this big red tablecloth for a bag. Mrs. Claus clapped her hands. It's perfect, Minnie. And we can tie it shut with this ribbon from my ribbon collection. Mickey shrugged. But what about Santa's shrunken mittens? Minnie held up her Christmas oven mitts. Ta-da! Christmas oven mitts you use to take hot things out of the oven so your hands don't get burned. Mickey smiled. Great idea, Minnie. Mrs. Claus beamed. Oh, thank you, Minnie. You saved Christmas. Minnie giggled. It was my pleasure. Well, I'd better hurry back to the North Pole. Who wants to come with me? Everyone cheered as they climbed into the sleigh with Mrs. Claus and took off into the sky. Look at that, friends. That would be an exciting adventure, wouldn't it? Santa was waiting for them when they arrived at the North Pole. Thank goodness you're back, and just in the nick of time, too. Minnie handed him his new bag and his extra warm mittens, and then everyone pitched in to help the elves load Santa's sleigh. See the little elves. The sleigh was ready to go. Jingle bells rang as Santa Claus shook the reins. Just then, Pluto started barking. He wanted to help too. Minnie gave Pluto a hug. With a little of Santa's magic, I'm sure you can help pull the sleigh. She used the rest of her ribbon to make a special harness for Pluto, with an extra special bow, of course. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Mrs. Claus, Minnie, and the rest of the gang, they're all the way over here, waved as the reindeer and Pluto pulled Santa's sleigh up, up, up into the night sky. It was going to be the best Christmas ever. Friends, think back to Christmases you've had in the past. If you're very young, you might not remember them, and that's okay. But maybe you could ask the Parents you're with, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, Mimi, Papa, Nona, your caregiver. Ask them what their best Christmas was and what made it their best Christmas. Did they get a special gift, or did they spend the Christmas holiday with someone special? Ask them and find out. Friends, I hope you enjoyed Minnie Saves Christmas today. Every day at Book a Day for Little Learners, I upload a new story for you to enjoy, and most of them have comprehension questions and or vocabulary added for reading growth and development. I hope you like and subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.